Hey there, sugar, and welcome to this week's session of Your Pathway. If you're new here, welcome to our village, and if you've been here before, welcome back, tribe. I am so excited and proud of you for taking this moment for yourself. This is our session flow for the evening. At any point where you need an extended time on a particular question or journal prompt, feel free to pause and take as much time as you need. Our intentions for our session: we want to be kind to ourselves and others. We want to be respectful of all recovery and wellness pathways. And we want to be mindful of differences in experience and opinion. Last and certainly not least, let's lead with listening and love. To open the space, we'll recite the affirming mantra together out loud or to yourself in 3, 2, 1. I feel safe in this space. I give myself permission to feel, to be vulnerable, and to be my most authentic self. All right, let's go ahead and check in with ourselves and one another if you are in a small group. You can use one words or multiple words, however you feel, but how you feeling, how you living? I appreciate you sharing that. Today I feel rested today. I feel rested today. So in this space, we tend to focus on and highlight the dimensions or elements of well-being. And this month, we are focused on mental well-being. Our session today is all about safe minds and safe spaces, and really diving into our mental wealth and relationships in recovery. But before we get there, let's get into this session's guided meditation. If you haven't done so already, get into a comfortable position, seated, lying down, or if you're on the wall, on the go, in the car, on a walk, just be intentional with your breath while listening. We're going to start with a gentle inhale through our nose and exhale out of your mouth. Another inhale through your nose One more inhale and release. Allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm and pace. And let's begin to visualize our sanctuary. This can be internal or external. It can be your car, your room, or a room. It could be your whole house. But picture your personal sanctuary. Who is allowed in this space with you? When you let them into this space, how did it make you feel in this moment? Do you feel safe with them in your space? Was there a bit of anxiousness when you thought of a particular person? Maybe there's a person that came to mind that you absolutely know you would not let in this space. Before we move forward, if there's anyone that came to mind or anyone that you let into your space during this visualization or in the past that you no longer want in your space, that you no longer want in your space, show them the door, show them the exit. Whether this is figuratively, literally, during this visualization, however you need to remove them from your space, do so. Now that you've done that, who remains in this sanctuary with you? If you say no one, I welcome you to build and create the community you need. And whether there was one or multiple people that came to mind or that you visualized coming into this space with you, be sure to cherish these relationships, nurture these relationships, and take a few moments during this meditation to just send vibrations of gratitude and love to these folks who support you, who make you feel safe and seen and heard. On your next inhale, take it in softly and slowly through your mouth. Filling your lungs, taking that full inhale and release. Relax your shoulders and your jaw and your brow. And repeat the following affirmations softly or silently to yourself, or just let them wash over you and receive them where you need them most. I am safe with myself. I am in a healthy relationship with myself. I am capable of having healthy relationships with others. I am enough. On your next inhale, breathe in and embrace those affirmations. And on your next exhale, release anything that is in opposition to those affirmations. Feel free to pause if you want to stay here a little longer. Otherwise, join me in bringing our awareness and our attention back into the present space and time that we are in. We're going to wiggle our fingers, our toes, and if you feel the need, your nose, and gently open our eyes if they were closed. Take a moment to express gratitude to yourself for this intentional and mindful moment of self-care. Peace. All right. I hope that you enjoyed that guided meditation, and we're going to go ahead and get into it. Our first question of the evening or discussion prompt is describe a relationship that supports your mental well being. Describe a relationship, a current relationship or a past relationship that supports or has supported your mental well being? I know one relationship that I have multiple, but one in particular sticks out in this moment. It is a peer mentor relationship with a very good sister friend of mine. And even when we don't do all the things we set out to do during our weekly sessions together, the fact that we have dedicated time to check in with one another and make sure that we are in a state of mental well being and that we are, doing more than just holding on, right? That has changed the game for me here recently in terms of my ability to focus throughout that day that we meet, but just let alone like being able to focus consistently throughout the week. And that has just been so refreshing and so fruitful. And I'm very, very grateful for that relationship. All right. Feel free to pause for the calls if you need to, but y'all already know I'm going to keep this thing rolling. We're going to dig a little deeper with our next discussion prompt. Have you had a relationship that challenged your recovery? And if so, how? Okay. You might need to take a little extra time on this one, okay? Now, I definitely have a couple of relationships that came to mind. What I'm going to say is specifically anytime a relationship or an interaction with an individual has has resulted in me thinking or saying or feeling I need a drink, I need to smoke, that has always let me know that this is a relationship, this is a situation, this is an individual, however it goes, that I don't need to encounter again, that I don't need to stick with and see how it go. All right. So that's all I'm gonna say on that, honey. Again, as always, take more time if you need it. So, y'all already know before we wrap up, we love to reflect. We take time to journal and really sit with our own thoughts, right? And get those out. We declutter our minds. That to me is really the whole purpose behind journaling is to declutter your mind. Okay. So, prompt number one: how have your relationships changed since starting your recovery journey? Number two: what boundaries have helped you protect your peace and recovery? Number three: doodle or describe what comes to mind when you think about the relationships that support your recovery. All right. So you already know with the journal prompts, you can screenshot those, you can write them down, save them for later. But take a moment intentionally right now and name or list one or two things that you're going to take along with you until we meet again, sugar. And now we're going to close this space and time today with our farewell mantra. Again, you can repeat this softly, silently to yourself. You can do a response to my call, however you feel. In three, two, one. I have released what I needed to, and I leave it here. I am lighter than when I entered this space. I am at peace. And that's it, honey. All right. No new announcements this week. As always, check our event page, shop with us, and support our programs. We appreciate you so much for taking this time and sharing it with us today. And join us if you can live on Wednesdays, 6 to 8 p.m. EST. We are in person, we are online. Check in with us. Until next time, peace.